Hi guys, I hope you're good, I hope you're well and excited for our lesson today. We are still working with exponents and we are looking specifically at exponential equations, the unknown in power. So the unknown value will be the power, but we need to use the factorization method. So we need to solve for this exponential equation using the methods of factorization. So let's see what our problem has for us today. So guys, exponential equations have the unknown variable in the exponent. So the unknown value is always the exponent. So the unknown value is always the exponent. If we can write a single term with the same base on each side of the equation, we can equate the exponent. So the condition here is if the bases are the same, ensure that your exponents are also equal. So you equate the exponents. This is one of the methods that we use to solve exponential equations, and also in this lesson we will also learn how to factorize. We need to learn how to factorize and solve for these equations. Okay, so I just want to give you a small disclaimer that you're looking at an average of 4 to 5 marks or 6 or more even here. So I will take you step by step before you can try the next one. So example number 1 is always mine. The second example is always yours. Okay, so guys, this is how you do it. It says solve for t if you're given 5 to the power of t plus 3 times 5 to the power of t plus 1. All of this gives you 400. So the first step, guys, the first step is try to break down what you see there. That 5t plus 1 needs to break down. So we're going to write everything again as 5 to the power of t plus 3 times 5 to the power of t times 5 to the power of 1 equals to 400. And the next part is you try to factorize. So you take out the common factor. So the common factor that we have here is 5t and 5t. So if you have the common factor there, you simply say 5t and then you open one bracket. If I remove this 5t, you are left with 1. So if you divide it there, you are left with 1. And then this is plus 3. So this 5t is also gone. You are left with 3 times 5. You close the brackets, this equals to 400. And the next step is adding or solving what's inside the brackets. So this becomes 5t, 5 to the power of t, and we're left with 1 plus, what is 3 times 5? We have 15 equals to 400. And then you have 5t, open a bracket, and what is 1 plus 15? You get 16, and this is still equals to 400. And 5 to the power of t. So before you write 5 to the power of t, you actually now need to divide both sides by 16. So if you divide both sides by 16, so that 16 cancels this one, and then you are left with 5t, 5 to the power of t equals to 25. So 400 divided by 16 is 25. But we are not done, because let me just continue on the other side. If you have 5 to the power of t equals 25, now you need to break down 25 into its exponential form. So this will be 5 to the power of t equals 5 to the power of 2, because 5 times 5 gives you 25. So that's why 5 to the power of 2. And now you have 5t. Okay, before we actually write that, we need to now look at the values that you have. If you're in this stage, do you have anything else to simplify, yes or no? And as you can see, we don't have any more simplification to do. So you simply look at your bases. Are your bases the same? Yes, the bases are the same. So I have 5 to the power of t on one side and I have 5 to the power of 2 on the other side. So if the bases are the same, you equate the exponents. So let's do it. this becomes now, since I have 5 on one side and 5 on the other side, so this simply becomes t equals to 2. So this is how you solve your equation, and that is how you find the unknown power that you've been looking for. Follow each step that we used here, and trust me guys, you won't struggle at all. So here's your surprise now. This is the next example. This is now your surprise. This one is for you, especially made for you. So just pause this video, try to do it, repeat it, and come back and see if you got the correct answer. So guys, I believe that you are back from doing your problem, your example, and let's see if you got the correct answers. Okay, so the first part, or the first thing that we do, we always break down such a value. So this will now be written as 2 to the power of 2x times 2 to the power of 3. We break it down according to the laws of exponents, and then this is plus 2 to the power of 2x, since we can't break that down any further, equals to 72. And as we move on, this becomes, we check for any common factors. So I have 2 to the power of 2x on one side and also 2 to the power of 2x on the other side. So this becomes 2 to the power of 2x, take out a common factor, and you are left with 2 to the power of 3 plus 1, and this equals to 72. Now, if you have 2 to the power of 2x, we need to simplify what we have inside the brackets there. So if I have for myself 2 to the power of 3 plus 1, so this becomes 8 plus 1, which is a 9. So if I have 9, now I'll write 9 there, equals to 72. Now, once you reach this stage, you divide by 9, because you need every value with x on the left hand side and numbers without x on the other side. So that is why we have to divide by 9. So as we divide by 9, we divide by 9 both sides. What you do on your left, you always do it on your right. So now you have 2 to the power of 2x equals what? 72 divided by 2, that will give you 8. 72 divided by 9, 72 divided by 9 is 8. And as we continue there, let me write it for you again. 2 to the power of 2x equals 8. So 8 can also be written as an exponent. So if you write 8 as an exponent, that's 2 to the power of 3. So we have here 2 to the power of 2x is equals to 2 to the power of 3. For those who don't understand, how did you get that? If you have 8, you can break it down as 2 times 2 times 2. So all of those exponents that you see there, the rules of exponents, the laws of exponents say you take one base, you add all your exponents. That is why you're going to have 2 to the power of 3. So once you reach this stage where your bases are the same, you simply equate the exponents. So this base, I have base 2 both sides. So now this is going to be 2x equals 3. Okay, so it's 2x equals 3. So that's how you simply do it. But you are not done, because it's solving for x, you're not solving for 2x. So now let's solve this equation. So we're going to divide this by 2, divide this by 2. So as you divide by 2, you need to cancel that 2 there, and you are left with x equals 3 over 2. So guys, that is how you work out these equations when the unknown value is the power, and using the methods of factorization. And as you can note, we've been taking out the common factor a lot. Okay, so we've always taken out the common factor. So guys, keep on practicing, and you will be very perfect in this. Okay, so guys, thank you for joining me on today's lesson, and I will be waiting for you on the next one.